Blah blah black sheep, have you any more? Yes sir, 3 black more. One for the master, one for the one for the little da. It's King Colin Walker. You know how it is, baby. I'm back with something light. Sit tight, everything's gonna be alright. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Yeah, today's video is gonna be like a serious kind of topic. Like, this is a very serious topic that the world's been dealing with for the longest time. And yeah, like, so recently inside of Serie A, black young Italian footballer, name is like Moise Kean, and he got like racially abused at Cagliari, right? And the thing is that Blaise Matuidi got racially abused at the same place last year. Sonny Montari has been racially abused there before. And basically what happened during the match, I think he basically kind of dived. Well, he basically dived, and then he received a yellow, and after that the fans were just abusing him, right? Just going at him for the whole match, basically abusing him. So then at a certain point of the match, he wanted to actually walk off the pitch, and like Blaise Matuidi wanted to walk off too. Like, they were both frustrated, they were both had enough, but they convinced them to stay on. And then he scored a goal in like the 85th minute, and then he went to the Cagliari fans, and literally just stood there like this, not saying nothing, just stood there, basically receiving it all. Like, he's saying like, yo, I'm standing up to it and it's not affecting me, right? Then Bonucci, who was captain of the match, went over and pushed him away, right? And then after the match, he went and said that, oh, the racial abuse was 50-50. And then the manager said that what the fans did was wrong, but the player's still young. And in my head, I'm just like, how, as a human being, how can you say that someone being racially abused is 50-50? How can you like open your mouth and like have the audacity to say that you were racially abused because you deserved to be, like, 50% of the reason why you got abused is because you asked for it and you're a human being? And it's like, then after the match the reporter asked him, are you Italian? Then he's like, I play for Italy. Like, why are you asking him if he's Italian? And I feel like racism has been going on for so long in sports, and it's disgusting. Like, you're his teammate, you're his manager, and you're telling him that he asked to get racially abused. No one asks to get abused. No one asks to get different type of treatment because their skin is darker than yours, and because their skin is not as pale or as white as yours. No one asks for that. And I just want to say, like, players like Sterling, who's been like really big with this racial abuse type of thing, I'm so proud of Sterling and the man he is, because I'm so happy that all these black players are like talking more about it. They're not letting him face it alone, as I say, because it's tough. Like, you go to a place, you're literally just playing the sport you love, and then you're just getting abused because your skin is dark. Your skin is a beautiful, it's not even black, your skin is a beautiful cocoa brown, and you're getting abused for that. And it sucks. And the thing is that racism has been going on for the longest times. Like, and Italy, one of the reasons why a lot of nations don't like Italy is because Italy is known for racially abusing. They're known for their deceitfulness. They're known for all of those like dirty things. That's why it's hard for people to support them that are not Italian. And I just feel like racism needs to stop. Like, we need to actually say no to racism. It's going on through all sports. Like, people of color, people of minority receive different type of treatments, not only in sports but inside the work atmosphere. Like, as a minority, you have to work 2 times harder than the average male. Like, as a minority, you have to do everything perfect. You have to make sure your resume is perfect. you have to make sure you look perfect. You have to make sure everything is perfect. You smell perfect, your breath is perfect, everything. Whereas being a white person, you don't have to go to those extremes because you are okay the way you are. But being a black person, some things is not okay. Like, oh, your hair can't be this like nappy, or you can't have dreadlocks inside this work atmosphere, or you can't, like, black people, there's so much, oh, you can't. But being white is everything but okay, but being black is everything but not okay. Like, we always have to try and change ourselves to fit into society. And I'm loving how all these black footballers, like, not even the small ones, like, not trying to say anyone's small, but the best of the best black footballers right now, like Sterling, Yaya Toure, Balotelli, Matuidi, all these guys are speaking. And when powerful people like that speak, action is going to happen. And they're speaking, Daniel Sturridge, they're all speaking, and something is going to happen. Because you can't be going to places and feel like it's disgusting. Like it's disgusting. And then I've already said this before, like, I've said this and I've said this and I've said this. And it may sound wrong and it may sound bad, but I'm going to continue to say this. This is why players like Moise, Kean, players like all these guys need to start playing from the countries that made their skin dark. This is why you need to start playing for those countries, because those countries actually truly love you. For example, Moise Kean is the future of Italian football, but Italian fans are abusing him, racially abusing him. Sterling is a key member in the English squad, but English football fans are abusing him. Jamaicans, let's say, will abuse him if he's having a bad game, but that's normal. Everyone abuses, your own teammates abuse you, your manager abuses you for having a bad game. But they're never gonna abuse you because your skin is too dark. They're never gonna abuse you because of your hair. They're never gonna abuse you because of the way you talk. They're never gonna abuse you for all of that. If anything, they're gonna love you. Like, look at Usain Bolt. After Usain Bolt came up, everyone wanted to be Usain Bolt. Everyone wanted to have no hairline, be tall, and just run. Everyone. Now, as I say, you go to Jamaica, half the kids, 90% of the kids that are doing track is because of Usain Bolt. And that's why I'm going to keep saying it, that we need to start playing for Cameroon, start playing for Nigeria, start playing for Congo, start playing for it, man. Because this racial abuse, it needs to stop. And the reason why it's such a powerful force is that because football in Africa is not developed, right? It's not developed. It's absolutely not developed. Imagine if football in Africa was developed and you have to go to, let's say, Nigeria to play. You know what I'm saying? And the Nigerian fans start abusing them. I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but I'm saying that then they will have a reality of what it feels like. I'm not wishing it upon them. But football is only established in Europe, let's say South America and all of that. And the thing is that when do you ever hear of South Americans getting abused racially in their own country? You know what I'm saying? You never hear of a Brazilian being racially abused in Brazil for playing football. If anything, you hear of a Brazilian being abused for being crap, or being abused because he missed a penalty that they were meant to win a cup or something, or he got killed because he flopped in the World Cup. But you never hear them abusing people inside Mexico, inside Brazil, inside Argentina. You never hear it. You only hear it inside Europe. A black man is abused, this person is abused, and I feel like we need to say no to racism. And I feel like players like Sterling need to continue to speak up, and they need to continue to have a voice, because we need that in football. Because racism is horrible. Like, as a human being, you shouldn't have to care about your skin color. That should never be a thing you have to care about. Okay, you want to care about if your hair looks nice or not, but you shouldn't have to care about your hair having tight curls and it's not accepted, and having straight hair is better than having tight curls. But that's what the world has become, and that's why so much people don't feel comfortable in their own skin because of racial abuse. And the thing is I love that these players are speaking out, because when you feel love in those type of moments, that's what helps you get through it. But when you face it alone, that's the hardest part, facing it alone, having no one to talk to, having no one to say that I've been through it. And the best thing to do is just talk about it and not try and keep it in. So I'm happy those players backed up Moise Kean, and I'm disappointed in Allegri, I'm disappointed in Bonucci, because the statements they made is from pure ignorance, and in a sense to me it's kind of racist too, because for you to think that someone asks to be racially abused means that you kind of have a racist mindset, because for you to think that it's okay to for someone to even get abused racially, like abuse him that he's shit or he missed a step over or something, but for you to say that it's okay, it's 50% his fault for getting racially abused, it means that you have a racist mindset. And you guys may think that, oh, I'm stretching it, but I'm not, because you should never think that someone getting racially abused is partly their fault. You should never think that someone being born black, white, yellow, turquoise and getting abused for it is 50% their fault. You should never say that, oh, he's a young player, he shouldn't react like that because he got racially abused. Those type of words should never come out. The thing that you're meant to do is you're meant to run and hug him. You're meant to run and stand next to him when he stands like that. You're meant to stand tall with him. Not try and throw stones at him while everyone else is throwing stones at him. So I just wanna end this video and say racism is a big thing. Europe, racism is bad. In North America, racism is they throw it at you bits and pieces, but inside Europe, they will literally look at you and call you the N-word. And that's why I really I'm not even gonna get to that, but they will look at you and be like, oh, you N-word. They will literally say it and they'll look at you in the face and be like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of this video, and I'm a strong supporter to say no to racism, and I hope players like Sterling and all of them take deep action, because it needs to stop. You shouldn't be abused because of who you are, because you're just doing something you love. Abuse me for missing a goal, abuse me for missing anything, for being crap at the sport, but don't abuse me for being me. But it's King Colin Walker. You know how we do, baby.